shit! Ow!
I don't know if anything came through.
None of
It
them
didn't
came
even come through, but it hurt my throat. It backfired so bad.
So instead of a random noise, we started with Aurelia dying on her own spit.
Sorry. I don't have the MIA macro anymore.
Oh, for those missing in action.
Yeah.
For those missing in the first world, roaming around having fun times everywhere they can.
Did we save that as a
Description.
thing? I don't think.
It should have been transferred properly. I don't know.
Yeah, like all of my macros are gone.
While they're
Oh, well.
figuring that out. Hi, everybody. Welcome. We haven't seen you for 2 months.
Yeah,
been a
welcome.
while.
It's been a hot minute. Everybody traveling, doing holiday stuff, and people moving and shit. So, but most of us are ready to go. We are down a sketch this session, and we will be down sketch for pretty much like most sessions going forward. It seems since he's busy with shit. It is what it is. Oh, keep that in mind, 47, for you to fix for the overlay that the rest messages do not show up.
Well, why are you
Oh, are
guys
they just
breaking things?
blank?
Let's see.
Yeah, they are.
See if that actually goes through. Okay, it does. Sweet. Okay, good to know. So, since it has been a hot minute and I seem to be one of the only people that fully remembers really what went on last session, quick recap. I will do it this time, which is, I think, the first time I've done a recap fully. Last session we started off with picking up where we left off after the whole Zurzasa attack on the city, and the party was talking in the Curious Cat about what went, or no, not the Curious Cat. You guys went to Severance Manor.
Yeah.
And you guys were chit-chatting and figuring out stuff. Found out that Seagern happens to be pretty buddy-buddy with one of the demon commanders. Also had that happen. Next day, you guys woke up. Orphinius kind of freaked out a little bit, went outside. You guys followed him. And a huge cosmic entity of some sort essentially inhabited Leena's body. And she was used as a conduit essentially to remake everything in the world. Everybody got disintegrated and put back together, and some people didn't fully make the transfer over and end up turning into blobby flesh creatures. So that was fun.
That poor girl.
In people's confusion and concern, a portal to the first world, which, if you're not familiar, is essentially the Feywild for Pathfinder's Feywild. First world was opened and stepped through into the Winter Court. Sorry, it's not Winter Court anymore. It's the Court of Night.
The Night Court, yeah.
Yeah. And checked in on Severin, Malakin, Rain, all those good people, and found out that Severin's now a god. Quite literally a god.
Oh, no one else knows that yet.
Yeah, no one else knows that, but I mean, it's in character, but like out of character. Some fun shit happened. Everybody kind of got upgrades, including the twins, and then people went their separate ways for the evening, whether they went to the training grounds to figure out all their new abilities or catching up with people. But we will be picking up the morning after you guys arrived. So, yes. Morning has arrived for the next day. People eventually kind of mingle on down to the like kind of common area. That's your guys' cue.
We're all still waking up. So he still stumbles down the stairs, down to the common area. Lets off a big yawn. And just sort of scratches the side of his head. Looks around to see who's down there so far.
Oh, good morning, Houston.
Morning, Varys. How'd you sleep?
Not the best, but not terrible. Been up for a while, just kind of wandering around. This world feels different than home.
Yes, feels very different. I haven't spent enough time here to really get used to it, but my plants seem to be happy here, so I guess it means I'm a little bit happy to be here.
Still not
else?
sure what we're gonna do. No, I haven't. Well, I haven't seen anybody.
At this point, Orphinius kind of walks into the common area with a surprising pep in his step. And he plopped himself down at the table, just kind of starts picking at the food that's been already laid out.
Good morning, Orphinius. You seem a bit chipper this morning.
Oh, yeah, I slept real good here.
Did you get more of that wine that you so spoke about?
Huh? Oh,
You didn't get
yeah,
into
yeah.
the older bottles, did you? Amaya specifically said stay away from those.
No, I had a little bit of wine, but, just for, relaxation. Anyway, breakfast food looks good.
So it does. What's on the table?
It's just standard fare, like various meats, cheeses, breads, but like fancy versions of all that shit because,
Bougie.
it's very bougie fare.
Usel's gonna pick up a few pieces of fruit and start eating them.
Varys has probably been like walk by grazing as he's been up for a while, kind of wandering through where they're at.
Dark would saunter into the common area from the staircase and just kind of look at the boys and go, "Oh, good morning, fellas," and grab a plate and sit down. And as he starts to eat, he would look over at Hustel and go, "You're looking different. Good, but different."
Different how so?
Something just different about everyone, but it's in a good way. I feel strong. I feel good.
Well, I'm still getting a bit used to the new shape and everything, but all in all, I'm getting accustomed to it. I do feel a bit stronger, more magic flowing through me, that's for sure.
More magic flowing through me than ever before. Learned quite a bit about myself yesterday in the training grounds.
I feel that. A couple things I'm able to do now I was never able to do before. So I was able to do Ray of Frost, I think it was, and I can do that now and a lot more. It's weird feeling all this magic.
I think I'm friends now with the shadows more than I ever have been.
Amaya and Severin and Mal will come in at that point. Just kind of just shoot Varys a look as he says that. Well, you're in the right place to be then. Walk
Right
over there,
place
give him a
indeed.
pat on the shoulder.
Good morning, you three.
Good morning.
Val kind of gives a little nod and starts eating and finding some food. Severin just kind of leans against the wall and watches all you guys just chilling, smile on his face.
I trust you all slept well. She'll make a point of looking at Orphinius.
His his cheeks go a little red, and he just kind of looks down more at his food a little bit more, and just focuses on shoveling food. And he goes, "Yeah, that slept really well. Good food, good food."
Has anyone seen
Oh.
Frida? It looks like she's been busy this morning already, but
Can't say I've seen her.
I have been wandering about, but I didn't think I've run into her.
oh, what a shame.
Or Phineas like downs his water because he's like choking on too much food in his mouth.
Did you check where Orphinius came from? She might be there.
Orphinius, where did you sleep last night?
Yes, quarters.
Oh, which one? Frida's room is right over there, but the guest quarters are upstairs.
So anyway, how about that magic in the air, huh?
I think
Indeed.
there was magic in the air around you last night, from the sounds of it.
Okay, listen here. Just because I can see the future. Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
I'm gonna walk up behind him, hearing that quietly, and just flick him on the back of the head.
Ow!
Thought you could see the future. Should have known
Is
that
that
was coming.
easy the future?
He did say sometimes.
Everyone's picking on me.
Yeah, it's everything well. Hope you all had a good night regardless.
It was a good night.
So everyone says they're feeling good, but how are we really feeling about everything that went on before we got here? And questions and everything else.
So
Still a
as
bit
good as I can.
confused and apprehensive.
Feels like we're in the calm before another storm.
To be par for the course lately.
It feels like there's a lot of things going on at once, and I'm having a hard time figuring out what is like most important and what's actually worth our time.
Valid point. On that note, I have a bit of information to share, and I feel it pertinent to share it here rather than before or after we go back to Efos.
What you got?
Well, I had an unexpected visitor last night.
Last night or the day before?
Well, it was that night, I think, right?
No, because last night you guys spent at the First World. You were way too busy to have a visitor. Oh no, you're right.
No, it was last night.
Okay,
Before
I thought
everything
you were
else.
talking about the other visitor.
No.
Okay.
Amaya
Yes,
has
so
all
it
the
was last
visitors.
night then. Scratch that. She's
Well,
correct.
one of the demon commanders, one of the ones that all of us have seen, Zazasa, paid me a visit. Rather unexpectedly, and not at the best timing.
Oh, no, that was the other night.
Are you sure? We'll have to double
Yes.
check. Either
Let
way,
me
I am
DM you.
divulging said information.
Yes.
Which visitor? Which night?
Look, man.
How many gentlemen callers do you have?
So, Zerzasa didn't exactly do what it is we thought she did during her attack. As we were headed to, check out everything, did anyone happen to notice any bodies laying around? Not that I was looking, but trying to substantiate a claim.
Here or back in Ardengard?
No, back in Ottengard.
I mean, there was plenty of bodies, disfigured as they may be, but
No, see, I mean, after her attack and her telling us that we had, or, well, really, Marion had a month to figure out what it is she wanted to do. See, Zerzasa claims that she didn't actually intend to do any harm, and there were only perhaps a few unintended casualties, but nothing near what we thought there was.
you know, now that you mention it, I don't actually recall seeing any slain innocents. None of the citizens. Not that I saw.
Unintended as they might have been, they were still casualties.
All well and good, however. And Sigrun, you have quite a bit more of the information that I have at this point. It seems to me that there is some deception going on. Quite a bit, actually. To put things rather bluntly, it seems that the demon commanders may not, in fact, be the horrid, villainous group that we think they are, or that we've been led to believe, along with everyone else.
Well, I mean, Azalith is living in Sigrun's sword and stole away. Well, we reluctantly gave away the sky egg for safekeeping.
Precisely. That's along my thought lines. Had a conversation with Azalith as well, and while we are still at odds, and she understandably doesn't care for me very much, I don't think she's any, or has any nefarious intent for us, period. So as far as I'm personally concerned, I'm no longer concerned with her being a negative influence on Sigrun or anything else for that matter. Now, conversely, what would be the point of Zozasa and those who are aligned against the other demon commanders and Virion? What would be the point in them staging a faux attack and causing all of these problems? I mean, Azalith's been with us quite some time now. If she wanted to cause issues or do anything bad, surely she would have by now. We couldn't stop her.
Would it have been to wean out who was on which side?
Partially, it seems, yes.
But why stage such an event for to put everybody at risk.
Exactly. Which again leads me back to the question of who are really the bad guys here?
So we're saying that the demon commanders are actually split factions.
Oh,
But we don't know who is who.
I have an idea.
And if we're staging attacks on Ardengard, whose side is the queen on? Why threaten with an ultimatum of surrender the city?
Well, let's put together the pieces that we know. Marion was at one point or another very, very much in love with Virion and stood with him. Which stands to reason that Zerzasa and those in league with her do not. But they're the ones who are the main aggressors, for what I've seen.
So what exactly did Zerzasa tell you then?
Well,
Just
regrettably,
that
our
somebody's
talk
deceiving
didn't go
somebody
very
and we
well.
don't know anything beyond that.
Oh, but here's the thing. I've been in contact with individuals from both sides of this little conflict, and both of them insist that the others are the problem, naturally. But I don't know about you all, but I've been pitted against Sigarn, and Azalith doesn't care for me because of that, and perhaps other decisions that I've made. However, I have come to the decision that I will stand for neither side until I am absolutely certain, within reason, for myself, of which one is right. So officially from this point, my involvement in this situation is to the extent of what you all say it is. I will go where you go. I will assist you with anything that you need assistance with, but I'm done trying to figure out who's right and who's wrong. Anyone else have any information they want to share?
He still looks around at the others because he has nothing.
As far as I know, you've covered pretty much all of it.
I got nothing.
So some of the commanders, Azalith, Zerzasa, are not necessarily the bad guys. We
And
don't
what have
know.
they done so far that's wrong? That's my question. And then this is open for
Well-
opinion and discussion, but
I'm simply stating that we're trying to figure out what's going on with who's the bad guys, and all of reality was literally just shredded and remade.
I don't think that was them. Not the demon
It-
commanders, anyway. I mean, that's an incredible amount of energy and magic to do something like that. That's beyond godly.
Varys is like literally just standing there shaking his head, like trying to make heads or tails of everything. So what now then? I know the plan originally was to try to gather information to take to Valen.
That might still work since there's a few things in the cave that we might want to go do. There's the library, but also Hustel, I believe, has a floating orb thing to check out,
That I do.
and I have a destination vacation.
Ooh, vacation. Can I come?
No.
Oh, why not? You never do anything fun with me. That's a lie. I can't even joke about that.
He also didn't really say where he's going, Orphe. Where is this
You think that's
vacation,
gonna
Sigrun?
stop me?
I don't know for sure, but if I had to guess, it's Kermogan.
Excuse me?
You're
Uh,
excused.
Mhm.
Heard him.
trying to remember. Was everyone together when we found that door, or were there people still split off from us? I don't remember.
I
Um,
was with you.
We're still split up, I believe.
You guys were split off, but two groups separately found the Kermogan door.
But it would have been me. I think Sloth was Varys was the first one I found, and then if Husel was there, I'm just going to assume that the three of us were the ones that were there because
Yeah.
that was a while ago. Well, you two saw what happened when we found that door.
Hmm.
The whole force field thing going away when I got closer.
Yep.
I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking that was Kermogan.
Hmm.
So we stick to the plan at hand and go to the Cave of Lament.
Well,
I mean, having extra things at your fingertips for helping later down the road is not a bad idea. And if it's going to be just a quick little stop and get,
Dark chuckles at this quick little stop and get, remembering what happened the last time they were in the Cave of Lament.
There's one other thing I'd like to add.
mhm.
And I'm not intentionally being vague, but I have been informed that while we are here, we are, she'll make air quotes, safe from the view of the Ephosian gods. Mostly because of Severin and Marenia being
Severin gives
new
like a flourish
gods.
bow.
Their amount of power and the lack of restrictions that the Ephosian gods have imposed on them makes this a sort of safe space for a time.
Hmm.
Now, why I would be warned that we are safe from the other gods is curious to me because that implies that we could be in peril from them.
None of
Well,
us have pissed off a god, have we?
Oh, I have. I'm certain of it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure my existence pisses off gods.
I have also pissed off gods.
you all
The
are.
Jeez.
Ephosian gods, not the ones here.
I learn more about you all every single day, and it kind of scares me.
That's what friends do. Learn from each other, not scare each other. Sometimes scare each other.
I'm apparently I need to go piss off a god.
Apparently,
It's
I'm in the same boat. Unless
But
I've
be
already
very
pissed one
careful of
off.
it's not as fun as one may seem to think.
I never said it sounds fun. I just need to be part of the group, apparently.
So
Seems
here's my
to.
question. If originally the whole mythology and lore and everything surrounding the commanders was that they were the enemies of the gods, right?
That's the
Mhm.
gist of it, yes.
But if that's not actually the case, does that mean that the factions aren't gods versus demon commanders? It's a mixture of both?
Some of the demon commanders have absolutely joined forces with the gods, that I can say with all certainty.
So we're not safe from either side then, potentially.
When you break them into broad groups like that, no.
Oh, great. We're fucked.
Well, things could certainly be a lot worse, Orphe.
That's
Reality
true.
could have been shredded and not put back together.
Also true. I could be a meat monster.
Or a speck of sparkling dust floating
I
through a void.
I don't know. I was really pretty as a sparkling speck of dust.
I think you have that in your eyes now.
Oh. He rubs his eyes a little bit. Is that better?
You're much cuter this
No,
way.
or Phineas, I meant your. Never mind.
In the spirit of disclosure, and maybe this will come to nothing, but I have made the decision to break my ties with the Veiled Priestess. Perhaps that's
Oh.
what the warning was about, and it was just for me. I don't know. But I feel that you all should know if we're going to be traveling together.
That could be potentially dangerous, and not just in, like, dangerous in different ways.
It could.
Well, if you need support, you got my support. Don't know how good I am against, protecting you from a god, but I will do my best.
No. That's not at all what I'm asking.
I know you're not asking that. I'm offering insane.
I appreciate that, Orpheus. But now that they know that Azalith is working with us and working with Sigrun at bare minimum, it's quite possible that the others on that side of things will also be upset with us in general. I don't know. This is all theory. But I'm trying to get the information that I have and that I've been mulling over out to you.
So we were all there, and we all got a pretty good look. If the gods are pissed off, does anybody know which god that was that consumed or implanted itself inside Leena?
Not one
What
I'm
side are they
familiar
on?
with.
I...
Could it be beyond the standard gods? I mean, there's always talk of elder gods that came before. Could it be something like that?
A god of gods.
I'm under the impression that that's exactly what it is.
Especially since it seems to have reached across multiple planes and not just Efos.
Exactly.
This is a very deep rabbit hole.
The only thing that I know about it is the subject in general. Whether or not it's that, whatever it was we saw, remains to be confirmed, but there is something greater than all of the gods of Efos that we know, referred to as them. Now look at Sigrun, just knowing that he saw my notes on that. So maybe that has nothing to do with a little conflict between the gods and their demon commanders and the other demon commanders. Maybe they're completely unrelated. At any rate, I don't know about you all, but this entire transition and remaking of the world and its inhabitants seems quite a bit above our pay grade.
We're getting paid?
Figure of speech, darling.
Oh, I was about to say, if we were getting paid before, you guys are holding out on me.
I flip Orpheus' silver piece.
Oh, sweet. More money.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Oh, I never transferred over his money. Shit. I think he had like at least 2 platinum. There we go.
Sigrun, will you just be breaking off while we're in the cave?
If it's anything like last time, I don't think I'll have to really break off.
Think the cave will do its own job at that?
Yes, but we know if we leave the doors open, or hold them open anyway, hopefully that will work there.
It should. I feel like
Still
we were
going to have to
cold.
find each other afterwards.
Yeah, there's that one door that always brings us together, so. I don't think it'll be an issue.
So, how are we going to get to the cave from here? Sorry, I was stretching.
I'll glance over her shoulder. I was hoping for a little deific interference with that, maybe?
You're so needy.
You like it.
Yes, well, I can indeed definitely help you all get to your destination if that is what you want. I can't put you in the cave, but I can put you outside of it.
That is more
Excuse
than
me.
enough.
It's certainly way faster than any other option.
And a lot safer, given that we'd probably end up having to pass by the sepulcher.
Well, I haven't done this yet, so I'm not entirely sure if it's safer yet.
I survived. We all survived being remade. I think a little bit of disintegration via teleportation might not be as bad.
Just don't, put us in the sky if you can.
No promises. At that point where Finney speaks up, well, I mean, if he does, I do have the ability to make us, not free falling through the sky anymore.
Great. No splats.
That would be preferable.
Okay, so cave, Karamogan door, library?
Door that has a floating, spinning orb in it.
It was one of the green ones. I remember that much. I think
Good starting point.
there were like 3 green doors I remember. One was with a bunch of giant bears. One brought me to Silver Rock, and the other one, I think, was that one. I'm not just remembering which one was which.
Well, just let me know when you all are ready.
He still stands up and stretches a little bit. I'm ready when you are. I have no other business to attend here, I believe. So I think we still have all our necessities.
Varys, after C says that, Varys, darts off back to his room to go pick up his, quiver and pack and stuff.
Dark stands up and wipes his mouth and gets ready to go. Stands with you still.
Or Finney's just stuffing food in his pocket. Are we ready?
Okay, I've got everything. And Varys grabs like a slice of meat, a slice of cheese, pops it in his mouth, grabs an apple, shoves it in his pocket, and goes, "Okay, I'm ready."
All right, everybody gather together. For the sake of just story, Kulog's been here. He's just been eating. And so is Yildrath.
Frog Drath. Alright.
Maya's gonna go kind of off in a corner and say goodbye to Mal and ask him a couple of things that I will DM you.
Okay.
And she'll go over to the rest of the group.
I glance over in Luna's direction just to see what she's doing. Not saying anything, just seeing if she is walking towards us or staying here.
Oh yeah, I
Who?
forgot
Sorry,
you put
what?
her here now. You put
Yeah,
Luna here.
she's
and
with you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she's going
So
too.
yeah, at that when Varys comes back, does his thing, says he's ready. He like walks up to the group, grabs Luna's hand, and like stands there and waits.
She gives you a smile, a little hand squeeze. Mal and Severin both take their turns giving Ilthin goodbye kisses. And then Severin looks at all of you, nods. Well, good luck. Hopefully you land where you're supposed to. And he... Go ahead.
Is this spell like the giant wheel on Price is Right? He just spins the wheel and hopes for the best?
He starts doing some like very light chanting under his breath, and you guys all feel yourselves get kind of weightless and lift off the ground for a second before kind of falling into the ground as it like opens up underneath you. Where it should feel like you're falling down, however, it kind of keeps switching between like almost like you're going down like a slide has like twists and turns. And sometimes it feels like you're going up, sometimes it feels like you're going down, sometimes sideways. And all you see is every once in a while streaks of light kind of go by you in this like darkish tunnel. Um, and then with a loud thud, all of you hit the ground, dust kicking up into your face, and you're met with the familiar red, dry, cracked dirt outside the Cave of Lament, filling your lungs.
Ugh.
Nothing like Efos air.
Well, wasn't nearly as bad as being ripped apart piece by piece, but
Going to have to work on the landing a little bit, I think.
Varys like stands up and starts like brushing himself off. Everybody okay? Did we all make it? And he looks around, check on everybody.
Looks like I'm in one piece.
Oh, I think I landed on a rock.
Was that Orphe?
Yeah, you see him and he's like his like those like back stretcher rollers, the like the round ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's like splayed across one of those like in the middle of his back, and he's like,
Varys will walk over and like help him off of it up to his feet.
"Thanks. I swear, if I get back problems, I'm gonna sue him."
You're going to sue a god, dear.
Sure, why not?
I think
One way to
in
piss
the
one off.
jurisdiction, he would be judge, jury, and executioner. So good luck.
Very much so. Merciless one, too.
I can take him. He says as he's like shaking his head no.
Shaking his head no, crouched over, holding his back like an old man.
Yep.
How is Luna? Did Luna land okay?
She seems to be one of the only ones that landed on her feet.
Fucking kitsunes.
For the sake of being out and about, she is still in her tiefling guise now. Just because it's familiar to her. So how are we doing this? Are we gonna go in one at a time? Are we gonna like tie ourselves off to each other?
So where is, and Varys is looking around like for like where exactly we are and where the entrance is.
Oh,
Or
you
if
guys are
we're
like
like
right
right
outside
outside.
of it.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't see the point of tying each other together. We did last time, and we still poofed off them.
which doors are we looking for again? Green?
I remember it was the green one. I remember it was one of the green ones that wasn't all green. And I think one of the green ones actually slammed its. Might have been 4 green doors. One of them slammed itself shut, never to be open again.
I don't remember.
I don't either. There were so many doors.
I just remember the green ones.
Well, if it's anything like last time, we'll find it. And Varys goes right in how he did last time.
Wait for me.
See y'all on the other side. Houston walks on in.
Dark waits.
I would like all of you to privately roll me a private roll. 1d4.
How do I private roll?
And the little drop down.
Oh, I see. Public, private. Got it. Self roll or private jam roll?
Private jam roll. And then I will roll for. Okay. So the groups are as follows.
I swear if Houston ended up woman again.
I will lose my fucking mind. Knowing my luck,
Uno momento.
the dice put me with Kulog, who's not here.
Maybe we find another glass prison with another alpha vampire.
Or maybe that door's been replaced by something completely different.
Could be.
Or it's just an empty, mirrored prison.
Or maybe the cave doesn't even work the way that it did before. The world's been completely ripped apart and put back together.
Aurelia did so much prep. So, those 2 months she spent just rebuilding the Cave of Lament.
I thought about it, honestly. Perfectly enough, it ended up landing on a good split.
That it did.
Oh shit! Where'd the rest of them go?
Huh. We all didn't get split up completely this time.
Oh, right from the get-go. That's interesting. Okay.
Okay. Varys stops and turns around. Oh, okay. Some of you are still with me.
Yes, it looks like. And Dark looks around and sees Orphe and Kulog, and well, it looks like 4 of us are here, and the 4 others are somewhere else.
Well, hopefully they're together.
One can only hope. This place is terrifying.
So we're gonna do this the same way we did this last time, where we take turns doing a door for each group. So I will roll your guys' first door. I do apologize for the pictures. Some of the pictures are slightly stretched. They changed how the pictures embed now, so I had to manually put in the dimensions.
They're
37.
also not showing in chat. If you wanna.
They got Wonka.
Oh yeah, on stream. Do you open it?
Who is it?
Is that group 1 or group 2?
Group 1. We're starting
Okay.
with group 1.
Yes.
Well,
Dark opens it.
Okay, so you open it, You see a beautiful field of flowers with half-buried ruins in the distance, kind of mostly covered by like flowering vines, large trees. Architecture's not familiar to you guys.
Doesn't look like anything we're looking for.
I would agree. And I shut it.
Okay. Group 2, you have a little bit chance to RP before I roll your door.
So, both people on a mission in one group.
Let's have the group with direction. Whose door are we looking for first? Houston, you said yours was green. Sigan, do you remember what yours looked like?
The player does not, but the character very much would, because that was a very specific door. So I describe it, whichever one it actually looks like. I don't think we really get to pick which one we come across first, just whichever one we stumble into we'll do first, I guess.
Yep, I'm fine with that.
So are we opening every door, seeing what we can find if there's anything useful, or are we going for those two specific ones?
Well, I know for me I have to open them, because I don't exactly remember, and we did find some decent stuff last time.
Fair. Right, well, I'm following you three.
Oh.
Oh?
Huh? Did we get this one last time? Because I don't remember that.
There was no DM table last time that I remember.
I don't remember
Please
that.
roll me wisdom saving throws.
Jesus.
Oh,
The cave changed.
Will saves.
Yeah, will save, sorry.
Also, for the people that are in chat, I cannot open those images. Every time I click on them, it just goes to the person who sent them. So, unless you have a way to open them for the people, I would not be able to.
It's fine.
Okay.
Jesus.
I guess I have to ask, is this something, an emotional effect, a control effect, or an effect that would immobilize, paralyze, or slow?
Yes, I will DM you, because I don't know if it fully follows under this.
Yes, it's all of them.
Oh god, hold on. I
Yeah,
will
right?
roll this
I don't
because
know either.
if it's not close, then I won't even bother. But if it's close, I'll. Okay, I'm assuming that I'm fine. That's without bonuses.
Yeah.
Then I'll look it up, but it doesn't matter for now.
Yikes.
So Amaya, you are frightened. You have like the frightened condition. And you are paranoid. You can reattempt the save at the end of the next roll for the door, essentially. So as you guys are walking, some of you get this like creepy crawly feeling that kind of goes down your spine. Maya affects you a little bit more. Kind of makes you constantly check over your shoulder and shit.
Did anyone see that?
No. Can't say I did.
There's something behind us. Was there anything in the corridors last time?
Nothing beyond just the
Doors to each
normal.
other.
Yeah. I guess all the visions and stuff we saw beforehand.
No, this wasn't a vision. I don't think.
No. Then I don't remember anything else.
Keep moving. I don't like this place.
Group 1. Okay. Opening the door.
But this one looks a little bit familiar. Oh,
I
shoot.
believe I've seen this one. Do you want to open it, or do you want me to open it?
Well, the two people specifically looking for doors aren't in our...
Or Phineas opens the door. Adventure! There's
Mid
a
sentence while Varys is talking.
large snowdrifts with massive ice spikes that are like shooting out of the ground. In the distance, you see large, steep glaciers in haphazard directions, kind of taller than any tree or building you've ever seen in your lifetime. The air that blows out of this door is so fucking cold, you're pretty sure your bones are turning to ice.
I grab the door and immediately shut it.
Just
Out of
Orphic-
Orpheus's hand.
That was brisk, he says through chattering teeth.
Just a bit. What I was trying to say before you opened the door was that the two people looking for specific doors are not with us, and they said green.
Yeah, but like, what if we find something cool? What if the doors have changed since we've been in here last?
Well, I can tell you last time I didn't open a door that led to a frozen... I don't even know if that's a wasteland. That was... Anyways, my suggestion is, how about we only open doors that we think really are the ones that we need?
Well, what if you still remembered wrong and, what if, remember, the doors sometimes lead to the other party too?
True.
There
Well,
doesn't seem to be any real harm in opening them to look as long as we don't step in, so it doesn't hurt to narrow down what we're looking for.
okay, open every door it is. Next door?
Next door. Alright, group 2. 7. Hey, it's the wine cabinet. Ooh, damn.
Oh no.
You're still paranoid. Pretty sure you saw that bottle of wine move.
I am telling you three, there's something here. Luna, back me up here. You're more observant than these two.
She kind of shrugs a little bit.
Me. Amaya's gonna cloak herself in shadows.
Okay.
It's like where Amaya is, there's just this moving dark spot.
Anyone taken any wine at all?
I'm
That's
good.
So good.
Uh,
You know what, I'll take one of those. Just take the edge off.
There's an empty spot from the last one you took still.
See, that's okay. That looks normal. I'm all right with that. And I drank that one, and nothing bad happened. So, reason stands that none of the other these, if these are, poison or, you know, what? On second thought, I'll leave them alone.
Okay, group 1. Oh!
Oh, well, this one's green. And Varys just grabs the handle and opens it up.
What's in the bag? What's in the lovely sack right now?
Oh God.
Oh no.
Give me a moment. There is a scroll case, 5 lengths of rope, a bunch of potions, 34 sets of 7 rations. So like 250 rations, apparently.
Shit.
A spoon, a mysterious key, and 300 various money pieces, mostly
Okay.
gold.
So you open the door and you see floating in the astral plane, all of those contents just kind of floating there.
This
Familiar contents at that, actually.
looks like the inside, and Varys is like looking back at Dark and Orphe and Kulak. That's the inside of Sigurd's sack.
Is there a
Hold
on.
singular
Is it not?
thing
Just-
that would be noticeable if it was taken out?
Uh,
'Cause if there
for the
is-
comedy,
I want one.
sorry, for the comedy, and because I want to see what happens, before we walk away, I'll actually, you know what? Sure, grab a thing of wine and put it in the bag.
You guys
Just
see
so
a pop of a wine bottle that suddenly appears.
I take it. As like it starts to appear, I take it out of, like I would essentially take it out of Secret's hand.
Okay. Secret, as you're putting the bottle into the bag and you're just about to let go, you feel a hand graze your hand inside the bag.
Drop the bag and look at Amaya, like maybe she's onto something.
I didn't do anything.
What happened?
Wait, what did you see?
It felt like a hand touched me
The bag
when I
man.
I told you.
put that in there.
It's in our bag. Wait. Why would there be a hand in your bag?
It's the bag man. Have you never heard of that? What I thought was just folklore.
Tell me you're joking.
Have you not heard of it? It's some man that got lost in the astral plane that now uses bags of holding as a method of travel in a way.
Simply
Taking
nonsense. You
things.
suffocate, don't you? Or just, I mean, you'd run out of air. Isn't that how those things work?
Well, it's not like he's really a man anymore. He's kind of humanoid looking.
Oh, so an astral plane monster that just goes around hopping between Sigurd's sack and whoever else's bag they want. That's not unsettling at all.
Bags work a little differently than the actual plane. If he was lost in the plane itself, you don't actually need to eat or breathe or anything. Bags of holding are special.
Oh. Oh, that's even better. I don't like this.
Doc, they must
Wait.
have.
What if you try to give the bag something? Here, I'm going to take out and scrawl a note. Go away, bagman, and I'll hand it to Sigurd.
I will drop it in the bag.
You guys see the note here.
I will take
Doc,
it
they
out,
must have just-
read it, and show it to Varys.
They're. Oh.
Oh, let's have some fun.
Hmm.
I will scribble the word "no" with an exclamation point and put it back into the bag.
Well, anything?
I'll reach in and see if the note's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
Take it out.
It has some new writing on it.
I read it and then just turn it to face everyone else.
See, I told you, bagman.
Well, I've had quite enough of this, and bagman's quite rude.
Whose turn was it? I don't even remember.
That was theirs. Didn't really mean to hijack it, but that was entertaining.
That was super awesome. Okay.
Well, apparently that is the bag of holding. That's super interesting. Either way, it's not the door we need. Now I guess we have wine. Next door?
Orphanius coughs into the door before closing it. So, mark that you have one cough in your inventory. Don't actually do that.
Do we have? Is there like a party loot sheet or anything that has like the bag contents?
It's a
Seagram's
player
Lucky Sack.
character.
It's what?
Under player character actors. I assume everyone has permission to see it?
Yeah.
Everyone's an owner of
Okay.
it. So just be careful of changing anything because it changes for everybody. Okay, so next one. 18. Hey, it's the infinite doors that get progressively smaller and smaller every door you open.
Didn't we have Orphe for this one last time?
Yeah.
I remember this one.
was this one? I don't think I saw this one.
It's just doors, door upon door. Well, you know, Orpheus insisted on reaching and opening every single one of them until they got too small for his fingers.
That's sounds like something else. Okay.
I open one door just to make sure that it is actually what we assume it is. And
Yep.
if it gets smaller, just close it and okay.
All right.
Alright, next group.
Does Amaya get to make another save or?
Oh yeah, make your save.
Is there like a penalty for
Fail
the
another
bag of
save?
holding thing?
Nah. Okay, you made your save. You're no longer paranoid.
I
And
don't know if you're doing it intentionally. You're still rolling privately.
I rolled a 26.
you have no idea why you're paranoid to begin with. Places
Kinda
like this
looks
are kind of
around.
second nature to you now.
Kind of looks around and lets the shadow cloaky thing fall. I hate this place. Stupid.
Mento, while I shift to get comfortable. Door number 3. It's the children's room one. However, there are no kids in it this time. I believe this is the one that Kulog screamed into and scared the children last time.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Who's to say there are children anymore?
Now, it is currently daytime. You can hear the sound of children like laughing and playing outside of the room,
I think
but they're not
Kovac
currently in it.
was going for them being unmade.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good, they're not
nope, doesn't
mutified.
sound like it.
Time dilation. They could be full ass adults by now.
Sure, could be.
Mm.
I don't think this is one that we need. That was group 1 door, yeah? Yeah,
Yep.
Mhm.
because the door within doors was group 2.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
2. Ooh.
This one looks familiar.
As you go to open it,
It's like this was this the door that was the wrong door to the library? Or was it the right one?
As you
I
go to
pull out
open
the drawing that I was given from Atrix and check it.
yeah, this one is slightly different, but it's very similar.
This is the wrong door.
Mm.
I don't remember what was behind this. Do we want to see?
Mm.
Sure, why not?
Sure. Adventure.
As you open it, there is an adult dragon that is currently sleeping that opens its eye as soon as it hears the door open and looks at you all.
Close the door.
What color is the dragon?
Did I ever specify that last time? Because I never wrote it down.
I feel like you said blue last time.
Sweet, it's a blue dragon.
Close the door.
Why are we closing the door?
It's a blue dragon. Close the door. I don't I don't trust chromatic dragons.
Oh,
It's just a quick answer. Blue dragon. Close the door.
dragons normally have, like hordes or, whatever.
I'll hold the door open for you if you want to go and get some, but I don't want to get zapped by electricity.
Oh
That
my
doesn't
god,
sound
Amaya comes out of the cave with a
Sounds
fucking another
unpleasant.
dragon.
Just to, one up her brother, right?
unpleasant.
You got a young dragon, I got an adult dragon.
An adult
Sibling
dragon that can
rivalry.
turn into a people.
I don't, Phew. I don't know if I speak Draconic anymore.
Any languages that you had originally, you will still have. It might be that I didn't transfer it over. Oh no, yeah, I'm still there.
You can certainly try.
You said it looked at us, right? It wasn't still asleep, yeah?
Yeah, it had his eye open.
Abaya's gonna open the door just a little bit and kind of peek in and call in, "Hello, Mr. Blue Dragon," in Draconic. Or Mrs.
Tasty morsel. Why don't you come in here?
Called it.
No,
Oh, never mind. I
not
don't understand.
tasty. Not tasty at all, actually. Kind of inky and, probably cause indigestion. But where are you exactly? If you don't mind my asking.
Meow. Someone's cat's going apeshit.
That's what Hustel and
That
I
is
are
my
hearing.
cat, sorry.
I don't know if Luna can understand it, but at least the two of us are just hearing meowing back and forth. That's Draconic.
Yeah, Luna
Luna's a
cannot
good
see
canine
Dragons
dog.
Draconic.
are
She knows how to meow.
The dragon kind of looks you up and down. You can tell by how the scales look that he's definitely at least an adult dragon. I don't have to answer your questions.
I know you don't have to, but it's nice to make conversation.
Conversation. He looks away and kind of does that head tilt up thing, like I'm better than you, but then kind of side eyes you, like please keep speaking to me.
Well, just so you know, we're in the Cave of Lament, and I was just curious to where exactly in the world or what world you're in.
I don't know.
Oh, well, very well then. Gentlemen, anything to say to the nice dragon here?
I do not. No.
I have nothing, and I look over towards Luna.
She just kind of shrugs.
All right then, have a nice whatever. She'll close the door.
Wait!
Yes.
You're not going to leave me here, are you? He resituates himself, and you see a long chain attached to his legs.
Ah. No wonder the attitude. What's keeping you here? Aside from the chain, who chained you?
I don't remember.
Hmm. Do you remember why you were imprisoned?
Can't say that I do. I was enjoying a feast with my siblings, and then I remember feeling tired, and then I woke up here.
Do I believe this dragon?
Roll me whatever the fuck the insight is.
What is an insight check in this?
Yeah. What is an insight check?
I would
How
probably isn't it countering deception?
I don't remember. The diplomacy?
Well, it's not diplomacy. Diplomacy is for striking deals and stuff, I think.
Let me look this up. Because this is our first insight check, essentially.
I don't think it's going to happen, but if I disappear at any moment through this, I have storms rolling in.
Okay.
Supposedly, you take the sense motive action, which is your perception versus their deception.
Okay, sweet.
Hmm. think I get a thing for that, but I'm not sure. Oh, hard to fool. Nope, that does not apply here.
Doesn't matter because I rolled so shitty. I will DM you.
Okay.
Secrets.
While
This
this is going
secret
on,
brought to
for
you
anyone
by
who...
we're still learning Pathfinder systems.
Yeah, this is only our second time really playing Pathfinder. So
Oh my god, it is.
Yep.
yeah, we went on our
Uh,
huge long hiatus.
We had 2 months, had the session where the world got sundered and reborn into Pathfinder, and then we had another 2 months, and now we're here.
Doesn't matter a whole lot right now, but for future, there's that. Apparently, according to how it's supposed to be done, the GM rolls both of them in secret and then gives you the result based on, varying success.
Okay.
yeah, okay.
That way,
okay.
you don't know. Like, I rolled a 31. You have no idea if the information you're getting is actually accurate or not.
Okay.
That makes sense, and I actually like that better.
There you go.
See. Well, no one likes to be in chains, physically or metaphorically. Would one of you mind holding the door for me? I'll be going in.
Sure.
Okay. As you step in, he kind of instinctively like takes a step away from you, not having expected you to step in. But he changes his form to be a humanoid one, and you watch as the chain shrink down to his new size. Um, he's very pretty. I don't have any artwork of him, and I will describe how he looks later because I wasn't expecting you guys
was-
to hit up the dragon. So
I was just gonna ask if you drew him. Of course, he's pretty.
he's a dragon. He can change. He can decide what his form's gonna look like. So of course he's gonna be pretty because he's fucking vain.
If I unchain you, you agree not to attack myself, my companions, or anyone else. Unless in self-defense. Deal?
He kind of looks you over, leans in, kind of gives you a little sniff. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm keeping like a safe distance.
But yeah, you kind of get a sense though with the way he's reacting to you that he kind of picks up a little bit on what you're about. Yes, yes, fine, deal.
Well. So with my new face stuff,
Yep.
like everyone else, like the guys at the door and Luna, would feel like a kind of like a snap or like a tightening in the air, kind of, as the deal is settled and sealed. Amaya is going to use her manipulation of shadows, and I have to find the actual spell name for that because I don't know it. But they can do simple tasks like opening a door, um, like unclasping things, stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and undo his shackle if it
Okay.
can be undone physically.
Let me see here. Let me see what kind of spells you have access to. Um, where was it? I just saw it. You can, so you go to unclasp it, or
Mhm.
attempt to unclasp it rather, and it seems stuck in place by whatever magic is holding it together. They're definitely enchanted chains.
That figures.
Just
I have,
for
what is the
it, check your
equivalent
spell prep
of?
list.
Yeah, I'm like, I just don't know which one it's under. I know the spell I'm looking for, but I cannot think of the name of it.
You do have dispel magic available to you.
Okay, that's what I was looking for. I just couldn't remember if it was called something else. Yes, so
Yeah,
I
second
will
level.
dispel. Yeah, I'll dispel magic on the chains.
Okay, easy enough. You use dispel magic on it. I'm not gonna do anything super fancy. It just works. Um, and they essentially disintegrate.
Mm.
I'll
And
look over my shoulder at the group waiting. Kind of shrug.
Freeing a
Freedom.
dragon.
Where are we right now? You said you don't know. Is there a world outside this place, or is this some kind of planar prison?
I'm assuming it's probably a demiplane.
Interesting.
Like, he leans down and like starts rubbing his ankle a little bit.
Huh. You wouldn't be the first being that we've freed from this place. Not this place in particular, but. Would you pardon me just a moment?
You're going to leave me here, aren't you?
Pardon me, not excuse me. Such a pessimist.
Yes, well. Kind of folds his arms a little bit, but waits.
Go walk back over to the group. Oh, we brought out an alpha vampire. How do we feel about bringing home a blue dragon? He's promised not to harm anyone unless in self-defense. So he's quite frankly bound to that.
Well, if already we're halfway through the process, might as well bring him with us. And if he's bound by your promise, sure.
Any objections?
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, lots of things. Excuse me, Mr. Blue Dragon, what is your name?
Call me Avon. I'll put it in chat.
Avon, lovely name. Avon, you're not feeling any murderous or destructive tendencies at the moment, are you? Don't foresee any of those things becoming an issue? I'd hate to free you from here and then have to kill you because you've done something that puts people in danger, or, people's things.
Yes, well, I've traded one chains for another set of chains. Might as well just go along with it, I suppose. No, I will not be doing any destructive making for the time being.
Nope, not for the time being. Don't like that. That's a caveat.
Listen, I have to hunt and eat, feed myself and whatnot at some point and find a new home.
Oh, absolutely, but just no, killing of innocent people or destroying towns or cities or, settlements, anything like that.
I have no interest in other people.
Very well then. Come along then, to the door, out you go.
God, you're bossy. And he trods along anyway after you.
Even I feel like we could potentially become great friends. I'm
Don't
sure
say
the prospect
that.
I knew it would excite you. So, we are in this lovely cave that has doors to very, very many places, and we're looking for 2 doors in specific. Would you care to join us, or would you like to wander alone?
Whatever, I'm already
I-
here.
Oh, perfect. And Amaya's going to very brazenly, like, link arms with him.
I love how dragony his attitude is. He's so haughty and just doesn't give a fuck. He's like, I don't like you guys.
He kind of gives that, like, eye roll, annoyed smirk, shakes his head thing, but he doesn't stop you. He's just like, fuck. This is my life, I guess.
On we go then.
He kind of looks back to the rest of you as Amaya drags him along. He mouths, kill me.
I just playfully just wave at him with like 3 of my fingers going down.
I need to take a bathroom break, so we're gonna have a quick break. Anybody else needs to go take a pee?
It's been an hour and a half. It's a good time.
It is. I have to pee so bad.
Break time. We'll see you
Break
guys on the
time.
other side of the break. If Chewy's around, right? Yeah, so that
Yeah,
we
I'm
can
here.
go to break.
I'm here.
Cool.
All right, guys. We will
All right.
see you when we return.
That was the sound that should have happened at the beginning.
Well, I made a sound, except the first one at the beginning of session, my mic didn't pick it up at all, and I did one of those like,
All I heard was you coughing.
yeah, but I did it so fucking hard that it like peaked my mic, and I got into a coughing fit instead.
Don't die.
No promises. Okay, so you have freed your dragon companion now, and have continued on your way. We are going to back to first group. 33. Ah, this one's the Erratus Point one.
Not green, but who wants to do the honors?
Dark will open the door.
Beautiful city sprawls for you, kind of like mini Ardengard, but with many tall towers and spires that reach for the sky. There's people that go by, finding their own business, doing their daily tasks. Those of you who are more traveled, it's Erratus Point, fairly close to Ardengard.
I don't think this is what we're looking for, but shall we carry on?
I think I remember coming across this one last time. I'm pretty sure that's Erratus Point. We were talking about the Duke and... Well, you don't know about the Duke. Anyway, this isn't the door we need. Let's keep going.
All right, and I'll shut it.
Back to... Hey, it's the coffin.
Well, yes, let's open it up.
You see the long since dead body, nicely dressed, laying peacefully in like the satin box, and tons of like jewelry all over their like neck and fingers.
And let's close it. Not
If I
gonna
was
take
one of
something.
any worse morals, I'd say. Oh, that was right for the taking, but probably that's not really my style.
I would agree with that. I'd rather leave them there peacefully. Alright. Onward?
Oh, you guys, group wide. You guys open the door to this one. Or Phineas gets it first. And it is inside you see a single amorphous blob no bigger than an apple floating in the center. It looks like some sort of liquid metal.
Dead ass wrong.
I don't think I saw this one the last time.
What is that?
Isn't that what Hustel said he was looking for?
I believe so. But if one of us goes and grabs it, can one of us go and grab it?
I don't see why we wouldn't be able to.
Somebody hold the door. I'll go and do it.
Door isn't green. He said a green door. You sure that's what he...
He said some weird blob metal.
Very well.
I'll go
You
in and
be careful, Dark.
slowly walk towards it.
Okay.
And if there's any sign of danger that's about to transpire, I'll book it the other direction.
It's literally just an empty dark room with like a single light kind of shining down on this floating blob.
I will walk up to the blob
Okay. You walk up to it.
and slowly bring my hand towards it
Okay. Bring your hands towards it.
and dive my hand into it.
Okay. It's not a liquid.
Okay.
It's technically solid.
So if I just grab it,
Are you grabbing it?
Yes.
Okay, so you grab the blob. It's kind of warm to the touch. It is malleable. It's not like you're putting your hand
Oh,
in
okay.
water.
Not a
Kind of
ball
like
of
Play-Doh.
mercury.
So I will just grab it, turn around, and we'll walk to the door.
Okay, you do so. Easy enough.
Okay. I will
Well.
exit the door.
That was easy enough.
Oh, I'm for sure thought this was going to be some Illinois Joseph trap.
I don't know what that means.
I'm not sure I do either.
Let's carry on.
Where's my mouse? There it is. Group 2. Hey! Okay.
Via's gonna
Whose
stand
turn
back
is
from the
it?
door. Chat with Avon. So, Avon, where do you originally hail from?
An egg.
Yes, I meant more geographically speaking.
The material plane.
Yes, but which one?
There's multiple material planes.
I don't know. What world?
The normal world. What is this questioning?
So you're from Efos then?
Yes.
Oh, whereabouts?
Ugh. Here and there.
Oh, good. Same.
Hither and thither.
He's so fucking fed up. Who's opening the door?
I do.
See.
Okay. You open the door and you see raised platform. You're in that fire watchtower, and you see the ravine. You're by the bellows essentially. You've been here before. You can still, if you guys had come here sooner, you would have seen the face print or whatever that Orphinius did still in the snow.
Does not look like the right place.
Nope.
Don't you... Do you still have that map thing? There's a map, right? Or something that we got that was near the bellows, right?
Yes and no.
Yes, and
It's
what does that mean?
uh, the bellows isn't actually on the map, so I don't know. It's yes, it is. It's a couple 100 miles from here,
Quite far.
across at least one mountain range.
I have not given you a ride.
Well, I wasn't going to ask.
He kind of looks down at you and gives you like a uh-huh.
So you know, Ildrath is so well-mannered compared to this one.
Are they speaking in Common or Draconic?
He's speaking in common.
Okay.
I'd also
Well,
be speaking in common if he is.
He said,
not the
well,
door.
if you wanted to be speaking to him in Draconic this whole time when you're just talking to him, that's fine. But he specifically
Yeah.
said that in common to everybody.
Yeah, I would have answered in kind.
Moving on.
Ooh, pardons.
I'm gonna take just a very quick rudimentary sketch of the door, just so we know which one it is if we ever want to come back.
Okay. Easy enough to do. He Avon watches you do the sketch and he holds his hand out. Let me see that.
Everyone's a critic. She'll hand it to him.
He looks at it, gently folds it, and then puts it in his pocket.
What the
It's me.
fuck?
It's mine.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I do love this trait. Whatever. Moving on. And she'll re-sketch it as they're going.
He holds his hand out for that one too.
No! Do control yourself. I know you've been alone for a while with no shiny things, but this is mine.
Just shakes his hand up and down, like, give it.
No.
He tries to take it, but not so forcefully enough that it would, like, rip the paper. Just give it. I'll take that. I'll just hand it to me.
Oh, this is amusing. Amaya's gonna give him the paper, but she's gonna keep a very close eye on his hands, moving forward.
He folds it, puts it in his pocket.
Dragons.
He found what he likes to hoard. Art. All right, 50. It's Groskos!
The Grosco
Well.
warehouse.
Yep.
First I found Sigrun Sack, and now, anybody need to do shopping?
Guys,
Is
I can
this the
steal so much
warehouse?
stuff. Yep.
Oh, Phineas, do you want to go steal stuff?
I don't want to, like, go inside, because but
Do we
I-
hang on? And Varys checks his stuff. I'm looking specifically to see if we have any potions. I think we stole potions last time we hit this door.
There was a potion shop that things were stolen from.
Oh, that's what it
Roscoe's, I
was.
think, just got some random mundane stuff.
He stole like butter and cheese. I
That was
think.
And we stole a block of butter. And Houston just ate it as he was there alone.
Oh yes, right.
Oh, I don't think I have my full inventory from the change.
Covered in butter.
Oh, I can't do telekinesis stuff anymore.
Well, that's unfortunate. Anything close to the door that by the door that we can take?
No, you'd have to step in.
Is there any Grosco employees in the area?
Go ahead and give me a perception check. Not that you can see.
Sweet, love that. That was an ass roll. Oh well, if we're not going in, I'm closing the door.
Oh, I could have summoned something to bring us stuff.
I mean, it looked more like the warehouse anyway. It's hard to tell what's even in the boxes.
Could just take a random box and, but don't people sometimes buy leftover boxes and just kind of open them just to see what you get?
Yes, do you want to do that?
Nah, I might need to use my spells for something later.
Okay.
If we get the door again, then we'll commit felonies.
Deal.
Sure.
Yes.
Fuck you, Varys.
Until then.
Coming back for you, Grosco.
And your watered down potions.
Oh. Oh. It's the ice plane that the other group got.
Well, because Husel this time is going to open the door.
They're very fucking cold.
And he promptly shuts the door. I've had enough cold.
Quite nice, actually.
I agree.
The top of the mountains was enough for me. Bath is too much.
Didn't really bother me that much.
Glad
I
to know
heard
I'm the
that.
only thin skin here.
I think it comes with a perk for my station. Or at least from Severin. Cold doesn't bother me very much anymore.
The cold
Did
never
it ever bother you?
I hate you.
You know, actually, it used to.
Well, the cold's never bothered me anyway. Moving on.
All right,
hate
you heard
you
it here
too.
first. Secret is Elsa. Fan artists, get on that.
I think you're the fan artist.
Oh, really?
Shit, you right. Damn. All right, next group.
Next time,
group one.
Sigrun's going to be found as Elsa instead of a sheep.
Oh no!
Hey, it's the greenhouse in the first world.
My greenhouse?
No, a greenhouse.
Oh.
Not everything is yours.
Depends on where it is.
You're not in this group, but when you had it last, you were able to determine that it was in the Dawn Court or the Date Court.
Oh,
rather.
that's right. That's right.
Doesn't look familiar to me. And
Would it look familiar to Dark?
Yes. Just the general vibe of the area. You've never been in this specific greenhouse, but the magic in the air you are more honed to. So yes, this is familiar-ish to you.
It looks familiar to me, nothing that important in there, and I'll shut the door.
Okay.
To curb the temptation of just walking in and shutting it behind me.
You wouldn't be able to.
I know. I would try, though.
Yo ass is banished, bitch. 2. This one is the final stop, which is on the map up by the bellows. You see freezing river in front of you. Makeshift outpost. Torn
oh,
ribbons,
you guys
flags.
got those back to back.
Honestly, this one would probably be the better choice if we were wanting to go to the map location.
That's
A little bit
three cold
closer.
places in a row. Fuck this.
Oh. Oh, that's useful.
Yes, but
I might start sketching.
he puts his hand
This
out for
one's
it.
mine. I'm not giving it to you.
Please?
I'll draw you something nicer when we get to where we're going.
But I want that.
Yes, well, we all have wants.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm going to love playing with you.
Group 1.
Back to group 1. Golden Door.
It's the ooze plane.
Ferris
So all
opens
you
the
see
door.
is gross, decaying plant matter smell and mud.
Oh, nope. Immediately closes it. That's
Close it.
definitely not what we're looking for.
Imagine taking a mud bath in that.
It's just like it smells so bad, and it's just a bog.
Before you close the door, Orpheus is gonna lean down, put a little bit on his finger, and subtly put it on on Dark somewhere.
I'll wipe it off.
You didn't see it happen.
Oh.
He's doing it stealthy. Hold on, I'm rolling. I'm trying to find the shit.
Stealth versus perception.
Yep.
I think.
Okay. Never mind. You saw it happen.
I'll
Was Orphe too excited?
I'll act like I didn't.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I'll act like I didn't see it
Okay.
until his back is turned.
Okay. 2.
And then I will also try to stealth and wipe it off of me and put it on him.
Okay. Go ahead and make your roll.
I gotta find out where that is.
Under your
Don't open
proficiencies.
this one again. This is the dead
Here it is.
person. did we get back to this door again?
Shit.
I found the same door several times while I was alone last time. So it happens.
Was that the reason for the butter?
I think at that point I was just going a little bit crazy.
Seems perfectly acceptable.
We skip the door and keep walking.
Yep. For doubles, I'm going to roll twice in a row, just to kind of keep things moving. Oh, I'm still in private jam.
Wait, is this ours or theirs?
Yeah, it's still yours.
Okay.
Just to kind of keep things moving along a little bit. Oh, this one was 47's idea. This one is the plain white hallway with a doorway on the other side. However, trying to get closer to the door, it stays the same size no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
It's the liminal space.
I remember that one.
Yep.
I had Neve try to go down this one, and she said no.
Don't look
I'm
at me, I'm not
curious.
going down it.
I, as a metagaming player, am curious if she went with the other part of the idea that I had, but I have no reason to test
Maybe.
it.
Who knows? Ah,
Well,
Okay.
do we want to try or keep going?
I am fine with passing it. If y'all have ideas, then by all means.
Neither here nor there for me, personally.
do you have any food?
I don't personally. Sigrun, do we have anything?
I reach into the bag of holding and just pull out a handful of rations because there's way too many in there.
He takes 2 of them. Gives a very, very, very tiny appreciative nod. It doesn't say thank you. Just kind of opens them and starts eating them.
2 is in 2 quantity or 2 charges per quantity?
2 rations. So
Okay.
like two meals, I guess.
Okay. That's way too much effort to try to actually keep track of, so I'm just going to ignore it because it takes it from 250 to like 248. So
Yeah. Okay. 2. It's a
Falcor.
closet full of fur coats. Hoping you guys get some like new doors still.
Fur coats, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we might need these if we go into one of those cold places. Not that we need these now. Orphe.
Huh, they're tacky. I don't want them.
Good. And Vera shuts the door.
Group 1. It's a fridge.
Well, you
Oh,
did just say
perfect.
you wanted food.
Yeah, he starts just like taking like the cheese, some fruit. He leaves the meat just because it's uncooked. But he takes out the stuff that he can eat raw.
I gesture towards a stick of butter and then glance at Qstol. You want?
I've had enough butter, thanks. I think I still have some of that block.
hate this place.
Are you familiar with it?
Nope. Never been here before. I just don't like it.
This place has freed you and fed you.
That is true.
No, this place hasn't. You did.
Semantics. If it wasn't for the place, we wouldn't have found you, and you wouldn't have been freed. You know, the whole chain of action thing.
Greenhouse.
Yep. Greenhouse. No, it's not. Yes, it is. You
Yeah,
guys have this one
we
already, so I'm
literally
going
just
to
had it.
re-roll this one. It's someone's tent. No one's inside though.
Fucking tent where Kulog left the half-eaten ration or something.
This one's a different tent.
Oh.
Yeah, last time wasn't it? Like I left a biscuit and then someone else found it and
Somebody
ate
else
half the
found it.
biscuit. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys do anything with the tent or moving on?
Nothing in the tent.
Okay.
For Varys, anyway.
What was that noise? Probably the cat. Okay. Back to group 1. You guys have had that one.
hey,
Oh,
no,
Wait,
we had
group
a-
1
Oh.
did not have that.
Yeah. Uh,
I'm sorry, group 2.
group 2. You open the door and it's empty. Nothing inside.
Oh.
Huh.
That's kind of a first, isn't it?
It is.
I'm gonna say maybe we close this one. Maybe there's nothing good to come from a completely empty dark room.
I agree with that.
One. What's this one? Hey, it's a blacksmith.
I open the door.
You hear clanging of metal of like armaments being made. It's definitely a blacksmith. You can kind of see a window that looks outwards, and it looks like you're on the material plane as far as you could tell from here.
Anything? No, I'll just shut it. It's not the one we're looking for.
Okay. Back to wherever my mouse is. So you open up this door, and it is dark stone and dirt, and it looks like you're standing at the bottom of a staircase that kind of leads down, or sorry, the top of a staircase that leads down towards the ocean. You can smell like sulfur in the air, and there's ash that kind of rains down gently.
Oh, could this be the plume?
Um, don't know. Maybe? Where are the plumes?
North of Karamogan.
island on the far east.
Oh, I know that. Maya does.
And that was Sigurd replying.
Interesting. Closer to where you're looking for, but not quite.
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
I got a kitty.
So I'm guessing we're not going in here.
I'm not. Do you want to swim to Kaer Morgan, Sigurd?
Not particularly, no.
All right. Then we are done with this door, I think.
Group 1. Hey, it's a hoarder's den, essentially. It's so full of junk you can't see anything but a massive wall of random trinkets, chairs, shovels, shears, forks, chains, you name it, it's all here in a pile.
Hmm.
It's like Jaggle's
Somebody's
junk, but worse.
somebody's trash collection. Nothing useful here.
Onward.
Indeed.
Or Phineas reaches in and grabs a pair of like rusty garden shears and just snips with them, and then tosses them back into the room.
He tests them to make sure they still work.
Yep. 3, 2. Hey, Kerbogan!
Oh. Huh.
Since the rest of you haven't been here, I don't think has Amaya been to the store yet?
I was not with Sigrun the first time he found this, I don't think.
Okay.
Let's just go as if it's the first time anybody's been here.
Yeah. So you open up the store and you see a very large grand room with tall ceilings supported by these beautiful deep blue marbly pillars. The ceiling itself, it in a good portion of it is made of stained glass. Um, some of it has been destroyed though to allow like light to stream through that isn't diffused. Um, in the distance, at the very end of this room, you see a um, empty throne that's covered in thick layer of dust. Um, at the base of the throne is a very large winged statue of a man, wings and arms outstretched. On either side of him are smaller statues holding his hands and the hands of the other statues next to him, like in a circle, essentially. And there's 5 figures that are locked in the circle. Um, there is a visible shimmer of a magic wall that blocks the entrance to this room from the doorway.
Well, looks like this is it.
Yep.
Amaya's gonna just kind of give Sigrun a very concerned look and just ask him, "Are you sure?"
Not at all.
No, you don't have to, but I support whatever you decide.
I will, I guess, just whispered bit out loud towards Farasha. Well, we're here.
At this point, um, Azalith kind of like grudge ring crawls out of the sword and then puts on her lily guise instead, since to make herself smaller so she's not taking up so much space. She fixes her hair and clothes really quick. Remember, don't touch anything that isn't. No, I don't tell you touch. You know.
Give Azalith a nod and stand back to hold the door open.
Well, here we go. And I will approach it and just kind of like look at the door frame essentially as it kind of dissipates and then take a step through.
Yep. And then it closes right after you. Lily walks through freely, and Luna also follows you in.
Mm-hmm.
Hustel, what are you
Oh,
doing?
Hustel's staying back. He's
Okay.
begging. That way, there's at least a couple other people to hold the door, and Hustel also has Fetch Friend as one of his spells, so he could yank someone out there if need be.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it'll work, but Amaya's going to try sending a message to, um, we'll just say Varys, and say that we found the door to Care Mogan. Sigrun is going in with Luna and Azalith.
Okay. It does go through. Varys, you do hear this.
Varys kind of stops as they're walking to their next door, receiving the message, and replies immediately. Be careful. We found the other room with Hustel's metal ball thing. We'll try to find you as soon as we can.
That wasn't quite 25 words, but all right. I'll use another charge to describe the door that we're at, just in case. So I'll say light wood door, black handle, dark wood inlay, with a flattened horseshoe over, over on the top of the door.
Varys relays this description as he's receiving it, so that Dark and Orphe and Kulog and everybody in the group has it. Good. We'll be on the lookout. Don't touch anything you shouldn't, and we'll be there as fast as the cave will let us.
Okay. So, before we get into Kaer Morhen stuff, let's go back to group 1. Get a couple doors out of the way. So this one is that one with the skeletal giant sitting on the massive throne.
I feel like with the description of the door, we're probably just walking past them now until we find the one that we need.
Okay.
Or no, wait, no.
Oh.
Because we also, not only that, we can find, well, they all went to Kaer Morhen. The thought process here is some doors lead to other party members.
Yep. There is a door that actually leads to the party members.
So
There's also a door that leads to a vault filled with money.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I think we'd
point,
probably still be popping these open.
Yeah, just pop them open. If there's anything there, check it, then go on. If we stop by the restaurant with the cheddar biscuits, the money,
The Crimson Crab.
the Crimson Crab,
Crimson
the money,
Claw. Crimson Claw.
or the ones that lead to the party members before we get to the one that goes to Kaer Morhen, then we would just go on by. Other than those 4 doors we'd stop by.
Okay, so 27. Open it up.
Strange ruins, like cavern ruins.
That's a new one, isn't it?
I don't think we've seen that one.
It's an oven. There's currently some turkey roasting in there.
We did get that last time.
I'd take the turkey and then shut the door.
Okay, you burn your hands.
That's fine.
Salmonella.
It is not cooked.
We'll cook it later. I just want to freak the people out to put it in the oven.
Oh, it's the bag of holding.
This is the bag of holding again.
I'll put the turkey in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Oh, no.
That was a perfect alignment. Couldn't have worked out any better.
I think that's the door of
Tent.
doors. Oh, no,
Tent.
tent.
It is a church to the maid. Is pad 4. Okay, with
Greenhouse.
Greenhouse. This one is the Frostfang Forest with the cat that works. That is a fey creature that works for a witch.
I think I was with
I wonder if we
whoever
gave them
found
their
that one the last time.
Yeah, cat is not currently here at the moment.
Okay. I just shut it and go on.
This is the jail cell one.
It's a police box.
That's the TARDIS.
16. Plane of water.
Didn't somebody take a trip in the plane of water last time?
No.
I feel like somebody did.
This is the one that had like the humanoid fish people. Plane of water again. Okay.
Wow, 3 in a row?
We just kept opening and closing it.
Is it still the plane of water? So this one's the crossing, which you guys have been before. It opens up specifically to the potion shop there.
Were there any exposed, easily snaggable potions?
Yeah, we'll say you got like a healing potion.
Sweet. Just a regular one?
Yeah. This is the Giant King's Kingdom again. This is the ruins. Ah, it's Limbo. This is the one that had that like creepy creature that looked wrong that was walking towards you guys. That had like a spider leg, a horse leg, and it kept like shifting.
It have had that? Would that have been there when we opened the door?
Oh, I remember
And
now
would
because it was
have-
charging towards the door. Somebody went in.
Would it have been charging towards the door? Because if that's
No.
the case, I would have opened it and shut it immediately.
It's a different creature, but very similar vein. There's multiple of them in the distance. They don't seem to notice you, but
Okay.
That one looked familiar.
this is the Elysium one. With the phoenix that flew by.
Beautiful.
That's right.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Will saves, please.
Um...
Okay.
You.
Long sheet. And Orphe. Okay. So Varys, you are currently paranoid.
Close it. Close it.
And it's not even a door, it's just an effect that happens.
I close the door.
Mm.
Hey, it's the door to the
That's-
party members!
Sweet.
See the rest of the group?
We walk
Oh.
through.
You found that lovely door, didn't you?
Varys is
You
still
also
paranoid
see
as
a
we walk
humanoid
through.
that you don't recognize.
Yeah, there's a person that you guys have no idea who it is. Just standing there with the Maya.
Shit! That door was not. Good to see you all.
For reference, because I sent Callie a picture, I'm gonna send the rest of you a picture. Do not share this in stream, only because this is not my artwork. And I actually don't know who. Copy the text as well that I sent her. There you go. That is what he looks like, except he does not have his wings out at the moment.
Hurry up. Close the door. I feel like something's following us.
You who? Varys,
Yes.
you alright?
And Varys like immediately just closes the door. Like takes it out of Dark's hand and closes it.
We are the masters of hide and seek. We found you.
You lost last time, dear, but that's okay. 1 for 1.
Damn it.
Who's that?
This is Avon. Avon, this is Varys and Dark Hassan and This is Orphenius, and that big lug there, who's apparently cat's got his tongue, is Kulog.
Right, there's more of you.
They're not as fun. There's not as much fun as I am. Don't worry.
Hey, whoa, speak for yourself. I'm pretty fun.
I was being sarcastic. This man hates me and keeps taking my sketches.
Seems he loves art.
You'll never believe what I found one of these doors. And I'll hold out the bottom of wine that I took from the bag.
Oh, so you're the bag man.
You're the bag man. Go figure. Wait, so you're the bag man, or is there no bag man? I'm very confused right now.
Wait, do you think they really use a bagman?
I don't
I forgot
know.
Varys was still paranoid.
I don't know. Houston, go on, tell him. Houston says that there's a bag man that's not quite a man.
Nope.
That
I don't like
inhabits
it.
the astral
Nope.
plane or
Nope.
something.
Nope.
Oh no, if I have to know, you also have to know.
Go ahead and give me another will save. Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Okay. Still
Yeah,
paranoid.
it's folklore, but apparently there is a being who got lost in the astral plane and is essentially able to travel between bags and take stuff as he wishes. And
Only
we
within
thought,
bags. Like Varys starts like looking around behind him, like
oh no,
he can only go in bags, right?
Bags of holding.
Okay.
That's why we thought you all were the bagman, because that wine disappeared.
Wait, is that wine that? That's the wine that Sigrun took.
Wait, where'd you take wine from?
A wine cellar.
The wine cellar, the last place I took wine from here.
Nothing. Is that okay? Is like nothing happened?
Drank it. It was quite tasty.
Okay, I don't like. Where are we? This is.
Kermogen.
Varys, you see Luna on the other side of this barrier in with Sigrun and Lily.
On the other side of a barrier?
Yeah. They are inside of Kermogen.
Oh no, are they trapped in there?
They haven't tried to come back yet, but they didn't have any issue getting in. Go on if you want.
Varys runs like he's gonna go, and he gets right to the barrier, stops himself. He's like, "Wait, is it? I don't. Are you okay?
Luna just waves
Can-
back at you.
Is it? The +1 isn't gonna give me anything. I've been rolling low.
Yeah,
Hold
just-
on, I lost my headset. So I can't hear anything.
Just as a note.
Okay. Did you say anything? Why my headset popped out?
Nothing important.
Okay.
Can we hear them?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was blocking sound or not.
Anybody trying to go in at all?
Varys
Following after?
slowly like backpedals from the barrier. Like, nope, I don't like it.
Roll me another will save.
Varys, I think it's okay. Azalith said as long as no one touched anything.
No, it's not okay. Trust me.
It's...
I d-
Varys?
No, I don't like it. And like, is there a wall like where we came out of the door?
Yeah.
Like he's gonna like back up all the way with his back up against the wall, and just kind of stay there with his arms crossed. I don't like it. It's not safe.
Your friend's a little unique, touched, maybe? Even?
Very
He's,
unlike him.
yes. He's usually a bit more level than this.
Oh, burnt.
Talking about? I'm perfectly fine. Is something wrong with me?
You're acting like a Mayo was earlier. Very paranoid.
I was doing no such thing.
I'm gonna do Aura of Courage.
Okay, princess.
Yes, you were.
Oh,
There was something following us. You mind what you're touching in there?
There was something following us too. What does this
Yeah.
Aura of Courage do?
yeah. What's Aura of Courage do? True?
Whenever you become frightened, reduce the condition value by 1. At the end of my turn, I put that in quotes, when you would reduce your frightened condition. It's frightened, not paranoid. Fuck.
Frightened is paranoid.
Okay,
Yeah.
It is the frightened condition.
When you do reduce your frightened condition by a value of 1, you can also reduce the value by 1 for your allies within 15 feet.
I'll just say it works. You're not technically frightened, but I mean, it's really cool that you went through your stuff and did it. So I will let it rule of cool it and let it happen, even though it's not combat. So you were no longer frightened.
It's fine. They can
There was
hear
certainly
us.
something following us, but I don't know.
Varys,
Why?
It was me. I was following you. Remember, you took the door out of
I-
my hand and closed it. I was following you.
No, Varys, I understand. I thought I saw
Thank you.
something following us as well, but nothing has happened. See, they can still hear us. Sigurd's still berating me the way he always does.
So, do we need to get them out, or we go in? What? I don't.
I stayed back just because I have a spell that could yank them out if need be.
Someone has to hold the door.
Mhm.
Do you really think there's a bagman?
I don't know. Who knows in this world?
Certainly wouldn't be the strangest thing we've ever encountered.
We literally got remade.
Man, imagine the things that you can just take and nobody would have any idea.
While this entire conversation's going on, you know when you try to like stifle a laugh when somebody's crying? That's Dark right now. He's trying so hard not to laugh.
Okay. So what are we doing, guys?
Dark's gonna try to go into the barrier.
Okay.
I am
He-
going to stay back with Hustel.
Okay, Dark, you take 23 points of I think this has force damage, I believe.
Ooh.
And you get essentially jettisoned back with such force that your back actually hits the wall of the
Holy
cave.
shit.
Oh,
Oh.
don't do that.
Oh, well,
I am glad I didn't try to go in.
seeing you thought I was being paranoid.
No,
How did Luna
but I
get
know
in?
why. I think that's a discussion for later.
Everything's discussion for later. Everyone's a god, everyone's a fae.
Oh, no. Let's not bring
I'm-
the Fae into this.
I'm neither,
Everyone's
actually.
a demon. Everyone's something.
What
Oh,
are
Piece
you then,
together,
Hustel?
boys. The ones who could go in were Sigurd, Azalith, and Luna. Puzzle pieces. You can do it.
As you say that, Orphanius steps through and just walks into Kermogan. I don't know what you're talking about. Everything's fine for me.
You're different and you know it.
what? I'm not trying. And Husel turns around to Dark to help him up. You alright there?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Just out of curiosity, Amaya's going to try to poke her foot through the barrier.
I rolled shit. Damn.
That's pretty bad.
That's bad.
106. Got it.
Oh, you rolled 1, 2,
That's
3.
done.
Yeah, you don't get jettisoned back as
Ooh.
much, but you definitely get the it's like a zap.
You forcibly donkey kick.
Yeah.
Take more damage from kicking yourself in the ass than from the actual door.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
And then, of course, because you just kicked yourself in the back, you face plant the door and then get thrown back.
Wow.
So, what exactly are we doing here?
We're grabbing the book from that one over there, and she points to who was it? Carhartt that had it, I think. Let me double check.
Carglass. Yeah.
Had it. Yep, Carhartt had it. Just double checking. And that is the Tabaxi. Or catfolk, I guess now.
I will carefully approach and stay like arm's length away and just look at what it is that I'm dealing with here.
Yeah, so the statues themselves, like the flesh part, are all stone, but the clothes and their effects are still like loose about them. A lot of it has been like worn down, like moths have been eating at some of the clothes and stuff. But like whatever gear that they had is still there. Most of it's rusted though, but the book is still there and perfectly intact.
While I'm here, I will use detect magic.
Okay. This whole fucking place just lights up essentially. Statues, um, this whole building, everything is so condensed. It's a little blinding.
Then I will choose to ignore that magic and try to focus more on specifically the individual statues.
Yeah. So the statues themselves are magical, if of nature. Um, I don't really know. Does detect magic in this one work where you can tell like the school, quote unquote school?
I learned the School of Magic for the highest level effect. If they're equally strong, you determine which.
Okay.
And uh, let's see. I can pinpoint the source of the highest level magic, but I assume that's going to be whatever. So I know exactly what thing and what level or what school for the highest level thing.
Okay, I'm gonna DM you.
So I could just do that.
This is another DM brought to you by Learning New Systems.
Yep. Yep. So you learned that. That is the highest level of magic affecting them. And obviously the Book of Secrets is its own thing. It's magic in and of itself, not necessarily belonging to any specific like school of magic or anything like that.
With Pathfinder's detect magic, you only learn the school of the highest level. You don't get
Okay.
any information other than it's magic for everything else.
Okay, yeah, there you go then.
Uh, okay. Well, any suggestions, or should I just grab it?
Oh, you should be fine to take it.
I hesitantly approach and attempt to take the book.
Okay, easy enough. You have to unstrap it a little bit because it is in a book holster, but it's easy enough to do. And you grab the Book of Secrets. I do not have an item made for it yet. I will get that to you by next session. So,
Sounds good.
and the same goes for you, Hustel, when you get your item.
All right.
Your amorphous, or I guess not amorphous blob? Morphous blob.
Morphous.
It's Morbin time.
Oh no.
Um, as you are currently focused on carefully extracting the book, um, you hear Lily call out, "No!" as Luna is standing off to the side of you, and she reaches up and touches the Demon King statue.
Shit.
That can't be good. That was out of character.
Um,
Assume we can hear it if she
Oh,
yelled,
yeah.
right?
it echoes. There is suddenly the entire castle is overtaken by this violent rumble that knocks most of you almost to your feet. Um, there's a purpley, shadowy light, or unlight, I guess, technically, that kind of emanates out from the Demon King statue and then surrounds Luna and creates a barrier that you can't see through that prevents anyone from interfering. Lily attempts to reach in and pull Luna out, but she has to pull her hands back, and you see her hands have been like just disintegrated away down to like the raw muscle and bone, which slowly start healing themselves, but she got fucked up by trying to reach in.
Can we see this from where we're at, or can we
Uh-huh.
only hear what's going on?
No, you can see it too.
Okay, seeing the bubble go around Luna, like probably before Lily even tried to reach in, like Varys bolts to try to go through the barrier. Whether he like the thought of being blasted back is gone from his mind now. Puh, up against the wall.
Shit. Amaya's gonna try to dispel magic on the, assuming it's not going to work, but on the force field.
I'm going to, I had to look at it and make sure I was doing what I thought I was. Uh, I can't be bothered figuring out the proper action economy, but it's not really combat, so uh, enter my arcane cascade and then use cascade countermeasure to essentially change from offensive to, like, I get my own slight shimmering shield around me and then try to grab Luna. He's so quiet.
Did we lose Aurelia?
Is she
That's what
muted?
I'm.
No, my mic decided to stop working, so I had to unplug it and replug it. I said, "Ooh, that sounds really interesting. How do I want to rule this?" And then I said, "Go ahead and just give me a flat Arcana check, really quick."
Arcana. I know where all these buttons are. Quickly double check. I don't think I had. Yeah, I'm just trying to think if I have anything that would assist it, but I don't think I do.
Arcana's literally your best skill.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I shouldn't try everything I can to
Yeah.
increase it if I have anything available. I do. I'm going to use Phase Fortune. You attempt a skill check
Ah.
you haven't yet rolled, so I am rolling and keeping the higher.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god. Hero point. Hold on.
Oh,
No.
Okay.
horrid.
I attempted to right click and it didn't do anything, so I'm just going to manually reroll it. I don't know
Yeah.
if I get to roll 1 or 2 for that. So I don't know how hero points work
Just roll
properly
the
with
2.
that. Okay. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Remember, you guys all still have your hero point and your DM inspiration.
Aren't those the same thing?
No. Yes and no.
Yeah, you
Keeping
gave us an
track of
extra hero
them.
point.
Yeah, I gave you an extra hero point, but you guys always start sessions with like 1 hero point unless you've used them. So,
Okay, that's why I have 2.
yeah.
Can
Sorry,
we give them
stretching.
to people to use?
You can give your DM inspiration to people to use.
I will give 47 my DM inspiration for the session.
Okay.
24.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no shit.
Okay. Good luck me. Hey, that's
Okay,
a bit
nice.
better.
Nice. Okay. So you reach in to start grabbing her, and it does hurt. You are going to take. Okay, it hurts a little bit. 1 point of damage.
So I take 0. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much. Um, Stretching. Sorry.
Well, actually, I guess I should ask, is this a spell that is causing said damage? Or,
No, not really.
okay, then I take a point of damage.
It's not so much a spell; it's just like an effect.
Only asking
Byproduct.
because Cascade Countermeasure gives me resistance 5 from damage from spells.
Yeah. Okay. Um. So you take a little bit of damage, and you feel your skin very slowly starting to like corrode, essentially. As you reach in, the light that is surrounding her tries to start going up your arm, but you manage to pull her out, and she looks fine. The light dissipates. Sorry, and she's unconscious, but she seems fine. Looks fine, at least. The rumbling stops eventually.
Fuck, what are they doing? They were just supposed to be getting a book.
Varys like manages to get back up onto his feet after being slammed against the wall and runs back up to the barrier. What's going on?
No. Sigrun got her, but I don't know. She looks like she's out.
Yeah, I am going to be like trying to figure out what just happened and make sure that Luna is fine. Asterisk.
She seems fine. Orpheus comes over. Maybe we should bring her out to the rest of the group if you got what you need. That way, if all of us can like help look at her and whatnot.
I look over my shoulder at Lily with just like a what happened.
You hear in your mind, just DM it to you. You're fine
This
for
DM brought to you by the Demon King has now been reawoken.
that. You don't know.
That's a scary laugh.
After that, I will just out loud. So are we good to leave then?
Yeah. We should definitely leave. Here, I will carry her. I'm pretty strong now. And Orpheus comes over and just effortlessly picks up Luna like she's a fucking paper napkin. And carries her back to the rest of the group.
Okay. I
What the
follow.
fuck was that?
What happened? Is she okay? And Varys will like help, even though he doesn't need it. Like once they get like through the barrier, I guess, Varys is gonna try to help Orpheus with Luna.
He sets her down on the ground so she's like sitting up, propped up against the wall.
Once we're back out in the hallway, I will again cast Detect Magic, specifically trying to focus on Luna. See if
Oh yeah, she's fucking beaming. I don't know enough about the magic, but
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure I saw a spell that was kind of in that vein, so just go off of that.
It's a magic bullet.
Having no idea if it will actually do anything, I will use Lay on Hands
Okay.
to restore hit points and whatever other effect that I have, if it matters.
Okay. So she seems perfectly fine. She just seems to be asleep.
Assuming Lily is still out and with us, right?
Yeah, she's her hands are still in the process of healing, so that's why she's not like helping and like touching anything.
So I'm gonna shoot a heal her way just to speed the process. Like genuinely concerned, and just ask, do you have any idea what just happened?
Oh, a little bit. That's kind of why I told Seeger not to touch Virian's statue. I don't know the full extent of what will happen, but I have an idea. Only time will tell, unfortunately, the outcome.
You don't think?
Wait, so what happened to Luna then? Is she the one that touched her statue?
Yes, she did.
What are the possibilities?
Well, she kind of looks to Sigurn.
I just kind of like nod, I guess. Like, yeah.
Fuck. Maya's just gonna turn around and take a couple steps away.
Are you saying that to Lily?
You telepathically, yeah.
Okay.
Varys has turned and kneeled like next to Luna now as she's propped up and has his left hand like holding one of her hands with his right hand like on her head, like trying to stabilize her. Just like, you're gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Oh, the MIA thing? Who
Huh?
Kulog and Sigrun just grayed out on the overlay.
Me, because of my testing. Interesting
Oh, did you
that
get it fixed?
let's try this real quick, see if... Yeah, okay. I can make it work, it just requires someone else to open the overlay to refresh it. Because I opened it and it updated for everyone. I'll figure that out later.
Yeah. Well, how are we going to get back to Ardengard?
Well, I guess we can keep looking till we find the library.
Oh, that's right. You guys wanted to go to the library, didn't you?
Oh,
And what do we have to offer? He's not going to just send us back out of his goodwill, right?
And where is Beck? Have we even figured out, like, are we going back to Ardengard? Are we going back to the First World? Where? We need to get her out of here.
Well, I mean, Amaya did say that we were safe in the first world, so maybe while she's recovering, the first world might be the best place for that to happen, at least for some amount of safety.
It hasn't been long enough, I don't think. I mean, we weren't even in the first world for, a full day, so I don't know if I can get us back as easily yet.
Is there, one of these doors has to go there, right?
That's reasonable to assume. There was a door that went to Morenia's court, but I don't want to show up unannounced, especially not right now.
Couldn't you send a message to Severin and ask him to bring us back?
I could, assuming he's not busy or, dealing with his own problems, mysteriously becoming a god and everything.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna do that, we have to at least leave the cave or attempt to leave the cave. He said that he wasn't able to get us inside the cave, so that probably means that he probably can't take us out of the cave. So if
True.
we can find a safe door to go through, he should be able to yoink us out. So if we find, I don't know, one of the places like the potion shops or Grosco's or something.
Sounds like the best bet, unless anyone has another idea.
sounds like the plan to me.
Right. Oh, Avon, welcome to our shit show. Welcome.
Oh, wonderful. Joy, so glad to be here.
We can always take you back to your little cave.
chipper that one is, Vera says while he's like slinging Luna's arm over his neck to like try to start picking her up off the ground.
You have. Actually, no, you haven't. Fine. Okay, so you guys going to go to a door? It's
Damn
the
it.
bag of holding. This is a butcher shop. Rows of hanging meat. You have no idea if it's a material plane or not.
Okay, you did say butcher. I thought you said torture shop.
That too. I mean, technically, with torture shop, some things. All
Just
a
need to
matter of
find
perspective.
one that we recognize, right? Just somewhere.
This was the tent in
Tent.
the.
When we get to the door with the tent, I'm just gonna step in real quick. Ask someone to hold the door, obviously, and just peek out and see where it is.
Okay. Let me. It's off the map. Shit. Okay, hold on. Let me zoom
There's
in a
no
little bit.
biscuits or people in the tent.
Son of a bitch! Throw it with some effort. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Sweet. So it is down. It is down over by the crossing. It looks the general vicinity. You can see the tower. The sepulcher is really fucking close.
This is it's near the tower. Come on, this will suffice for now. It's gonna have to.
All right. Husel crawls through. I guess goes through the door and then crawls out the tent.
I'll just ready my dagger just in case. Take a good look around.
Yep.
Or if we help me get Luna through.
Orphe helps you through. Avon goes through. Luna is passed the fuck out. Rest you stepping through?
Yep.
Okay. So you all step through and the door slams behind you and then disappears. And is now just a normal fucking tent. This little area looks to be like it was abandoned at some point. Probably when shit hit the fan with the forest. Whoever's camp this belonged to, they probably got the fuck out of Dodge real quick.
Yarlath's tower shows up. They're like, I'm fucking out of here.
Fuck
I'm
this
sorry.
shit, I'm out. Don't
I'm
say
sorry,
it.
Jarlath's tower.
In a jolt of remembrance, Dark will go, Houston, and he'll show him the blob.
Oh, you found it.
Yeah, we grabbed it. I forgot about it. Apologies.
It's all good. I forgot myself. Husel reaches out and takes it.
It seems like the shredding of reality didn't remove the tower.
Unfortunately.
Should we zoom out on the map? So you guys are like right here.
So now we hope that he can take us back.
Yeah, Maya's gonna walk off a little bit to the side and try this new weird thing of shooting off a prayer to her fiance.
The god.
It's definitely very strange. But you feel not a warm sensation, but it is a welcoming, cool sensation. And it kind of wraps around you, and you can feel the magic starting to weave itself around you. And you realize, oh shit, this is happening now.
Come on, over here, fast. Fast, he's doing it now.
Oh,
I run
Oh,
over.
come on, everybody.
and Hustel dashes over there.
Avon, for some reason, in his in the like quick rushing, comes with you guys too.
Yes.
There's
I
so
go
much shit
last and
going on.
make sure everyone makes it there, since I'll be able to make it there just fine.
The only person you don't see is Kulog, but by the time that you realize where the fuck is Kulog, the spell goes off and you guys are in the first world again. Back in the common room where you guys left originally.
Oh shit.
How's the landing?
Um, not not as hard. Some of you land on your feet, some of you land on your stomach. Orphinius lands like halfway sprawled across like an armchair.
Is everybody? And Varys looks around, like trying to find like make sure that Luna made it, and to get her into like on a couch or a chair or
I might as well just
even
start
into a
tossing
room.
throw pillows everywhere, just on like the nearest big comfy thing. Here, lay her down here.
Orphan, can you yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
There.
I got it.
Okay.
And Amaya will yell for Frida, hoping she's in the area. Just, Frida, can you bring us some blankets?
Where's Kulog?
What do you mean, where's...
I mean, where's
shit.
Kulog?
Oh no. Did he make it through the door? Was he even out there, out of the crossing with us?
I thought everybody was in a circle there. Shit.
I didn't see him when we were all gathering up, but didn't really have time to question it.
Oh no.
Well, we have to go back. We have to go find him.
We can't just leave him behind.
Is he in the cave, or did he come through the tent? I didn't see, I was already out.
I don't know either.
I didn't see him come through.
So he's in the cave.
Now that I think of it, I don't think he was in the tent either.
Shit. Rain's gonna kill me.
Well, maybe you'll be lucky and he'll find a door straight into Rain's room.
There are no doors into this castle, I promise you that.
Send me back and I'll look for him.
I mean, that's not a bad option.
If you have the power, send me back and I will look for Kulog and bring him back.
I have the power to send you anywhere. Do you see Severin here?
As she says that, Severin literally is like starts stepping into the room, and then hears her say that, and then just kind of turns back around the corner to hide.
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he's somewhere around here, and if you can get him here, we can get me back and I can find Kulog. It's
We
the
can't
least I
just
can
leave
do.
him there.
put you and your fiance through hell already, let me go find your brother.
Well, let's not bring that up.
I'm trying to do some right for all of the wrong that I've done.
I mean, I can go look for him.
If you're worried about me going alone, or if you can go with, I need to go find Kulak.
Hey, question for you, Dark. Do you have means of being able to communicate with her while she's gone? While you're gone, I mean? Because I do.
I don't believe I have that ability.
You don't know sending?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
So then we
Well,
can't send you off by yourself.
then I will go as well.
Fine. This is... Oh, the days just keep getting
We-
better.
I don't know why he just stayed in the cave like that. We can't leave him there, but I'm regardless of who goes, I'm staying here with Luna.
You guys stay here, take care of Luna. Orphe and I will go find Kulak and bring him back. And if we cannot bring him back, we will do our best to find out where he went or where he is gone.
We'll be back before you can say fuck.
Fuck.
Speaking of fuck, what the fuck were we even getting in Karamogan?
This book.
Amaya's gonna go search for C.
As you literally step out of the room, he's standing right there, just leaning against the wall.
Smug shit.
He shrugs.
Really? Did you hear that, or do I need to reiterate?
No, I heard everything. Don't worry. I shall send them back.
Thank you.
He kind of gives a keep thanking me, you're gonna owe me type of look, but doesn't say anything, and he steps into the room and motions for Phineas and Dark to step over.
Dark takes a step. Dark goes over.
Phineas follows, and Severin kind of clasps his hands on both your guys' shoulder. Um, gives each of them a nod, and then poof, you guys are gone. That same kind of falling feeling. And 47, can you mark Darkassin as MIA just for the next session? Stuff. So you have the control of that right now.
I will do that at some point. I need to get on my other account to do it.
Oh, okay.
Splitting up the party is what we do best.
Fucking incredible. This was supposed to be an easy in and out. What happened?
The story of our lives happened. Nothing's easy.
Let's do that again.
Boat trip, Kraken fight. Cool, I get separated from the little quick little in and outs. It's always something.
Shut the fuck up, Saucy.
Hey, that Kraken fight was pretty fun. I mean, I wasn't one of the people that got thrown from the boat, but
And
Oh, yeah, broken rib. That was great. What's wrong with Luna?
Physically, she's fine. Beyond that, I don't know the full extent.
So do we wait? Do we try to wake her up? What do we do? Varys? Kind of your call, I think.
I mean, we don't even know what's wrong with her or what happened. I mean, you and Varys turns to Lily. You warned not to touch anything. So what happened?
I didn't see, honestly. I was focusing so much on Sigurd, making sure that he was okay, that I didn't even notice that she was getting close to Virian's statue.
Okay, but you knew not to. So why? I'm not asking what happened that Luna touched the statue. I'm asking what happened to Luna.
I don't know the extent of what happened. What comes down to what ends up oh god. Fucking DM flubbing. Ultimately, it'll be down to her, and if she decides to fight through it or accept it, all we can really do is wait.
I don't think everyone knows the gravity exactly of what you're describing, Lily.
So is her
Hmm.
mind corrupted now? She's trapped in her own head or something.
No, yes and no.
So
And
they
I'm
do
being
know
vague
it's
because
gonna
I don't
come
know how
back
much you
to
guys have
her.
discussed.
I
Discussed
know, I
about
realize
what?
that. I'm sorry, I'm just saying there are pertinent pieces of information that are not widely known.
What information?
It's not really my place to say it. It would be up to Sigrun.
Varys immediately turns to Sigurd. Doesn't say anything, just looks right at him.
Supposedly, part of Virian's soul is in me, and another part is, and I just kind of gesture
Wait,
towards
in
Luna.
you? How is it in you?
I shrug, but the
Both
other,
of them were born with it. Remember, time flows differently in the first world.
Wait, so another part is in Luna now.
Correct. It's always
Always
been in Luna.
was.
I was thinking the same fucking thing, 47.
Jesus Christ.
I was thinking the same thing. A deity, or close to being a deity as one can be, the soul of one such entity is too vast, usually, for one person to house. And when Virion ultimately made his decision, the soul was split into two vessels.
So how do we help her?
Just waiting, honestly.
There's no way to like go into her mind or
I
even
would
get some sort of
highly,
idea of what's going on.
if you have that type of magic, you're welcome to. I don't recommend it, however, as it
I
could be dangerous both to you and her.
certainly not something in my wheelhouse.
Never tried pulling information from someone else's mind, only relaying it from mine. And that's only ever been with Severin. I don't know if I'd be able to do it with anyone else.
Severin kind of shakes his head. I might be able to, but I am not comfortable
You
doing
don't know
something
what
like
that
that
would
so
do right
soon.
now.
Exactly. I'm not going to put that risk on your friends.
So then we just have to wait.
Seems like that's all we can do.
I don't like it, but that's our only option. Varys kneels next to Luna and holds one of her hands with both of his, and just kind of looks at her face and says, not necessarily to anyone, but just kind of out loud, I hope those two find Kulog. Kind of like resigning to the fact that, okay, we're just going to wait now. So
Um, Sever kind of walks over to you. We'll put her up in a comfortable room. Well, a more comfortable room. Do you want us to put an extra bed in there so you can stay with her, or
I would love that. Thank you.
she'll be done then? And then he looks over to Avon and kind of points, but doesn't say anything, kind of like, who the fuck is this?
Darling, this is Avon. We found him in the cave. Avon is a blue dragon with a fondness for art, it seems.
Avon kind of looks between Amaya and Severin, kind of like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. And just gives this very hesitant, slow shrug, like, eh? Severin kind of nods, leans down to you, Amaya, and he just goes, what is up with you and always picking up strays?
Help it, he was chained up in some cave in a demi-plane. Who knows how long he'd been there?
He kind of gives you a look.
Is that loud enough for Varys to hear? Like that conversation?
Yeah, I mean, he's not like being super quiet about it, but you know, he's hush hush, but not super quiet.
I mean, more about what Amaya just said when
Oh,
he was found.
that's
Oh
up
yeah,
to
like
Amaya.
I wasn't being super quiet about it
Okay.
either.
Yeah, Varys would be like, well, that's two people we've rescued from the cave then.
I couldn't just leave him there. He can't hurt anyone, he's bound. Unless it's in self-defense, I did allow that.
One prison to the next, huh?
What does that mean?
Never mind.
Do I need to send you to your room?
I don't think
You're
it's ready
coming
yet.
with.
No, not you.
I said nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get everybody situated. Your rooms are obviously still the way they were when you left. We haven't had the time to clean it out yet, so you're welcome to
We've
reuse
only
them.
been gone, what, an hour, a few minutes?
Yes, well,
I mean, with the time dilation here, it's probably been because we were gone for a couple hours, weren't we?
a few hours, yes. On your front.
Which would mean a few days here.
Yeah, it's been like 2 days. We don't exactly have guests right at the moment, so there was no rush to clean out the rooms. So you're welcome to use whatever rooms you want again.
You all have your own rooms in my hall.
How
Great.
long are you planning on staying this time? Until she wakes up?
Maya shrugs, looks at everyone else.
I'm fine with that. I don't think we should be going anywhere while she's in this condition.
Very well. So I will let the kitchen staff know that we will have guests for an indeterminate amount of time, but at least a few days. And he walks away.
Anybody way, waddle, waddle, waddle.
Waddle waddle.
I
Well, I'm
don't
certainly
know.
not.
I don't know if it'll work, but I might be able to send her a message roughly a minute long if you want me to try. I don't know if she's actually asleep. So if she is, she might be able to hear it.
That's kind of what I was suggesting, but apparently there are consequences that are unknown. So, as much as I don't like it, we wait. I intend to be by her side the whole time.
Well, get settled and let me know if you need anything. I feel the need to hit things. And Amaya's gonna turn out and follow after C.
Avon follows you because he doesn't know what the fuck else to do. So he just kind of follows after you.
So, what's in this book?
I haven't really looked through it, but supposedly almost anything. Well, kind of.
What does that even mean?
I don't know how much in character I actually know about the book, so I don't know.
You know a basic amount. You know that Lily told you that it can have any information that you need. However, to unlock everything, there's usually some sort of trial to unlock the information. But
So
once it's unlocked forever until you lose the book.
yeah, I'll essentially like just open it to random page and flip through 'em and be like, right now it's would it be gibberish or blank?
It's all blank.
Okay. Right now it's blank, but I can essentially ask for information that may have been added to it in the past and get some kind of quest. Again, I don't know exactly, but supposedly, essentially anything that has happened in the past might be in here.
Out of character, over at the table, was everybody informed that that was something that we needed to go get, or is this
Yeah.
like a Sigrun thing?
No, when you guys were discussing all the plans and you guys were questioning Azalith after the fact, she made mention of both the item for Hustel and also for Sigrun,
Okay.
and that it might help you guys with shit coming up, or it may not. She didn't know, but it didn't hurt to have the items.
Well, what about the metal ball thing?
It's a weapon, is it not? He still looks over at Lily.
You have to take some time to get to know the item itself and let it resonate with you, and then it'll take the form of whatever is most suitable for you. In theory, it should. I've never used it, but
Alright. Well, I suppose I should attune with it and get to know it.
We've got time. That's
We certainly do.
one thing that we apparently have right now.
I hope I hope you don't mind if I ask this of you, Varys. Can I spend some time as well checking in on her?
Is that Lily asking?
Yeah.
I don't see why not. I mean, you seem to know more about what's going on than I do. I'm just asking questions, trying to make sure that everybody's okay. And
I only know a little bit more. It's all hypotheticals and theoreticals. It's never actually happened. I was just told what might happen and did. So I don't know if it actually works because, magic's unpredictable and who knows, but we'll see. So I will help if I can, and no promises, of course, but I'll do what I can.
it's fine.
What a day! What a last week! Just this everything.
I wonder what tomorrow will bring.
Hopefully, rest and relaxation. Some people come and help you move Lily in, or not Lily, move Luna into a nicer room, and Lily goes with you guys. So that leaves Hustel and Siegern kind of standing there in the common room.
I would go with them.
Okay, Hustel, what are you doing?
I'd probably follow with until heading back to my room, just to make sure I'm not needed for anything.
Okay. So you guys get Luna situated, all tucked into bed and whatnot. Another bed is brought in for Varys to kind of keep a watch on her at night. But you guys are now in the first world again, with some downtime again, for an indeterminate amount of time. You're not entirely sure how much downtime you will have. But that is where we're going to leave the. Like to do anything.
Leave the mic cut out.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
And then we could get a son of a bitch, and that was it.
Yeah, son of a bitch. Cut out again.
I'm going to fucking scream.
You can.
Hello?
You're in your own apartment. You can scream.
That's true. Where did it cut out the first time?
At the very beginning.
That's where
That's where we're going to.
Oh, so anyway, I said that's where we're gonna end session for today. You guys will have an indeterminate amount of downtime, which you are unaware of how long it will be. However, if you guys would like to do anything specific during this downtime, you are more than welcome to. Remember, Eln Saren is a full-fledged city, grander than Ardengard. So if you guys want to go out and do shit in the city, you can do that.
Hell yeah.
So just let me know, and it's a safe city, so you guys can go out at any point and not have to fucking worry. So if you guys got shit you want to do in between that time, let me know. Just keep in mind if it gets too hardcore and in depth that you might end up running out of time, because you guys don't know when she's gonna wake up. So
Are you guys still wanting to play next week?
so just keep in mind we will be down Sketch and Chewy next week. However, since he's going to be gone for who knows how long for at least Sketch's front, I am still comfortable continuing since we've split the party off for that specific reason. So if the rest of you want to play next week, we can.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
fine with it.
Okay. So we will be on for next week then.
Indeterminate downtime means we have time to formulate a plan with what the fuck we're actually doing, too.
Yep.
This is a TTRPG. Everyone knows you make a plan, and then as soon as you start executing it, step 1, maybe 2 if you're lucky, it
Yep.
goes out the window.
Yep.
So we only need to start a plan. Don't bother
And that's
finishing
all
it.
we need. Hey, look, we're 23 episodes into streaming, plus like a year of playing before that. And we still don't even have a group name, so
That's true.
we know how this is gonna go.
The Malefactors. Isn't that our name?
That was the name that
Was given to
Arden
us.
Guard gave us.
We
Yeah.
kind of adopted it, though, right?
You guys
Uh,
never used it after that, so
No.
Nope.
We didn't give ourselves our own name.
Nope.
Useful in the humans.
Oh,
Useful in the humans. In regards to streaming, Sloth, are you able to do it, or do you need
I'll get
anything?
things set up. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
okay, sweet.
I just wanted to make sure.
So here's what's gonna happen for next session, and just also for the people listening. So same time, obviously, we are going to reconvene at the end of the downtime when Luna is waking up. So if you guys behind the scenes want to talk about plans with each other and what the fuck's going on, feel free to do so. If you guys want side RP, just let me know. We got the whole week to do that. So,
Sweet.
but that is where we are going to coming back. You won't know how much time has passed until next session is when I will let you know how much time has actually passed.
Cool.
And obviously pick up with Dark and Kulog when all that irons out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trapped in the cave of lament forever.
It's our
Okay.
it's
We got chained into Avon's room for whatever reason.
One of them's chained up, and the other one's stuck in a mirrored prison.
Every one of them fell into the bog of eternal stench that we found.
Let's go with Dark in the mirrored prison, just because, you know, the whole vanity thing.
Thank
does
you,
like looking at
Sketch. I
himself.
love it.
Okay, so thank you everybody who tuned in, resubbed, gifted subs, all that good shit. Don't forget to follow us on social media. I think we have a command for that. Exclamation point socials. Okay. Twitter, which is where I will be tweeting out shit, and also when we go live. YouTube for our VODs and any other little
This
highlight
VOD
reels.
will be up on Tuesday.
Yep. VOD will be up on Tuesday. TikTok, which she was supposed to be uploading shit to, hasn't, but at some point we will.
Life got pretty hectic for me.
Yeah, everyone's life got super busy over the holidays and with most of us moving and shit, so. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We love you. It's good to be back.
Yes.
Yay!
Bye.
We've missed you all. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Love you. See you next week. Bye.